Alright guys, we're back with another project yet again. The Camaro's about to go under the knife. We got a rock solid motorsports cage coming in. It's time to turn this thing into a race car. It's been a long time coming. We finally got it to the point where it's getting kind of fast. So I'm not looking to twist the frame on this thing. I cut a 167 60 foot at LS Fest. It was a personal best for me. So I feel like we're getting enough torque and we're planting enough power with the new set of rims and tires, the bead locks on the back of this thing, that it's probably time to go with a little bit of safety. So it's a full interior car. We're gonna try to trim some fat on this thing. Probably gonna pull the seats, put some race seats in it, harnesses. We're going with the 850 cage. So it's about time to get to work. All right, so the only thing we've done is we gutted behind the dash. Doesn't have any blower, any heating equipment, any of that type of stuff has all been ripped out prior. That's the only thing we've done to lighten up the interior portion of the car. Got the stock seats in it. They got electric motors on them. The rear seat's still in it. All the carpet, everything. Haven't quite made up my mind yet on what I'm gonna put back in the car. We'll see what's gonna fit back in it after I pull the cage, or put the cage in it, and we'll go from there. Alright, so we got the seats out of the car. About to set them on the scale, get a pile of all the parts, seat belts, everything that I took out, so we can get an accurate reading on how much it weighs, and then what we put back in the car with all the roll cage and new seats and everything. See if we save any weight, add any weight. Alright, we got full weight of all the accessories with the seats and everything. Looking like driver's seat 40 pounds, passenger seat 30 pounds, rear back 17, rear bottom 8, and the hardware with the seat belts. Alright, here we are. We're seatless. It's a little dirty in here. We're roofless. Getting ready to pull this dash, starting with the steering column. Couple bolts under here. It'll allow this to drop down. Also, those 3 bolts. Alright folks, you've seen it. Dash is out. That's what it looks like behind here. It's all been cleared out. My patch panel that I whipped up last time around when I had that dash out of there. Only thing next is carpet. So we're gonna get after that and probably be getting rid of some of these older brackets. Seat brackets back there. Seatbelt harness bracket, you know, all the seatbelt brackets that we're not using moving forward. Probably gonna get some sort of drill bit to drill out the spot welds and pull those brackets off, smooth them out, probably throw a coat of paint over them. I'm not sure if we're gonna put the carpet back in this thing or not, but we'll make that decision when the time comes. Up next, carpet removal. Over and out. All right, we'll get it. We're about to unwrap this Rock Solid Motorsports 850 Cert Bad Mama Jamma. Looks like we got the gussets for the top part of the cage. We're all 4 corners, probably. Got their logo and all the 4 plates. Looks like the cage is all labeled, it's all notched. Should be pretty self-explanatory on putting it together. a mess. Now that we're done blowing this thing up, it's about time to get it cleaned up. It's a new day. I'm out here on the Camaro, and we're gonna punch some holes through the floorboard right here where the hoop's gonna weld to the plates. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the cage through the floorboard. That would give me a little bit more room to get my weld across the top of the bars. But I forgot to tell you guys, the other day I'm out here just grinding away, smashing on seam sealer on the back of this car here, because I'm probably going to go ahead and take some sort of paint to paint the floorboard. I don't think the carpet's going back in the car. So I want to clean up the seam sealer anywhere on the car that that was going to be exposed after we put the seats in, some of the plastics and different things. So now, in prime Chad fashion, I had to destroy something in the process of me trying to build something. So here we are. Dude, I snagged my fuel pump wiring with the dang Metavo wire wheel, man. I'm like, come on. About destroyed it. So it's fine. It's fine. Not a big deal. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna continue on this path that we're on right now. And I'll come back and I'll fix it later. It's not even a big deal. No problem. Piece of cake. Hopefully that's where I want it. It's a fairly big hole. Before we get to tacking, Scott gave me a call. He's got a windshield wiper motor that went bad. So we're gonna head over to his house, give him a hand with that. And then he's gonna come over here and hopefully just weld this whole thing up for me so I don't have to do it. Guy's out of his mind out here. Take freaking windshield wiper motor's out. Taking hoods off. It's 5 degrees outside. Windy. Pretty much. Well, we have ourselves a bit of a predicament here. Got the cowl off this bad boy. We think the motor's going bad on it, so I hope that's the problem because it's starting to move really slow and hanging up. The mechanism looks all right, so we're gonna go ahead on here in the middle of the winter time and change this bad boy out. Not too bad. What we got, dude? Big? Small? A little bigger than that?
That's it.
Yeah, about
cheapo, little 1/4-inch boy.
Yeah, my bad.
Comes in handy.
I know, and then you got the long tips, dude. Like, where are you going with that?
I'm going all the way.
Can't get
What
no
do you mean?
leverage?
What do you mean where I'm going with it? I'm going all the way.
You can't get no leverage off of that long shank you got there. Oh, yeah. Oh, there goes the nut.
Uh-oh. We're losing parts, dude.
You don't even need them.
All right.
You could just hang out like Ace Ventura and just like use your arm down the side of the...
I think that's what I was doing out of my home. Pull over 3 times.
Oh, man. Ooh. The job was a success. We're out of here. All right, guys, that about does it for this video. I didn't want to drag this stuff out too long. We're going to break this up into 2 different videos. You know, on the next one, we're obviously going to be tacking this thing up and getting it all welded in. We'll take you through the process. I didn't realize how much work and effort it was going to take to set up all the prep on this thing. You know, there's a lot of sanding and cleaning to do before we start setting the cage in to ensure that we're going to get the best welds possible. But stay tuned. In the next episode, we're going to show you, we got some new parts coming in. So we're going to show you what the next couple of projects are going to be. But until then, I'll catch you on the next one.